22 said 22 under 700. Oh, go for him, huh? That would be the next objective for sure. Punchy on it today, though. Certainly punchy on it today. So I'm actually done this morning, guys. If you've seen my short post and also on Twitter and inside the daily plan, my objectives are complete. We've reached 20,000, right? So if you've been following the daily plans inside a Red Pill Uni, you would have known since the 7th of April that the drawn liquidity has been 20,000. So we've achieved it today, right? So already bagged this morning. Very, very good. Happy stuff. Happy days. It's just going to tape read this morning with you. I've got 2 trades to complete the ICT challenge this week, so I just need to do 2 PM session trades of 20 handles. So I'm going to be trading the PM today, see if I can scalp a little 20 pointer on a mini, and that's going to be it for me. But this is your discretionary short, continuation short from the previous DR before I just hopped on stream here. So this then becomes the doll, this high. So what I wanted to see at the open was for us to come and catch out this divergence on the low, 15-to-1 model, to then come and drive out the 5-minute high. So if this high is still intact at the open, when we get down here, there's a potential to come and drive price out to take out this high again. If this high goes first, I wouldn't be interested in that. But the trade this morning was super simple. Howard, last common, he got the best entry today. Awesome. Absolutely awesome entry. So 15-minute order block underneath engineered liquidity, right? Which was right here, bish, bash, bosh. Anticipating higher prices. Okay. We then get our MAC TS on the low. Then you get your pullback into your London discount, yeet. And then inside of here was balanced price range. So the trade I actually took was in here, which was an aggressive long, doing an M5 discretionary continuation model, combined with a 15-to-1, right? So inside of here, just taking it from here to here up to 20,000. So that was my trade this morning. And then this was your 15-to-1 model. Come and take out the 5-minute high at that point in time, right? And so it leaves that 1-minute BISI, inefficiently delivered range, yeet, little sweep, TS back up to your 5-minute high. So 15-to-1 model complete. And then we've now got a new MAC TS bearish short. So 2x has been achieved. We've tagged the BPR again. However, we've gone through it, so this is now weak. So I'd like to see one more stab lower. Let's come and clear out this divergence that we have in here. We could also wick this low before we move higher as well. So these are my 2 POYs, a TS on this low and also inside this 1-minute BISI. But this high here has to hold for me to do that, which, as we know, old 15-to-1 models become classic support and resistance. So, and the reason why I want higher prices still is because we still have not taken out this high. All right, so this the high on April 2nd, which is my long-term goal. 20,000 was my objective, but I'm anticipating this high to go. So Wednesday, 2nd of April, and that's because of just X levels from that previous week. So if you're inside Red Pill, you'll know what I'm talking about. On YouTube, guys, if anyone's got any questions, feel free to holler. You're more than welcome to. I'm not going to be here too long today. We got insane weather today, 20, 26, 27 degree heat or something. I'm from the UK, if you're not from the UK, and I am not missing out on that for anybody. So, as much as I love you, I'm not missing that. And we've also achieved my objective for April, which was to come and hit 20,000. So those two things combined, it's going to be a little shorter session today. So if you do have any questions, now's your chance to ask me, because I'm not going to be here long. So I'm going to listen to proper music in my ears. You got the... If this high goes first, I lose interest for playing this long. One sec. Yeah, so lost interest in bouncing that long. Yeah, guys, if you got questions, I'm on YouTube, so I'm not looking at the Discord. So if you got questions, you need to drop them in there on the YouTube. So kind of exactly in between where I'd want to be. Like, I'm still anticipating the highs to go in this London low. Price can sweep. So we're bang slap in the middle of those. So in terms of, a high probability short of the open, you don't have it. Because if you're going to do that, you need to have confirmation as to why that high is going to hold. Well, for me, I'm still anticipating high prices. So why in God's name would I short off that high? And then the same is true on the low. So if I'm going to trade along at the open, I need to have confirmation why this low is going to hold. And then I'm just looking for a discount to trade long to target that high. Well, I don't have that either. So why would I be framing a long off either that low or that high? I wouldn't do it. So it's a case where you just have to sit still and wait for the market to provide a new opportunity. Not every open are you going to have an opportunity to trade. You need to understand that really quickly. Oh, sorry. Hey, X, can you show the disc Conti that played just now? Yeah, sure. So if you go back, you need to... how long we got? Got 7 minutes. I have to be quick. So if you go back to here, you need to reapply this because obviously we've got new dealing ranges now. Let's wait for them to load. Right, so right in here, 5-minute dealing range. If price is heavy, it's going to go out at 38. Well, if we look at the previous, this is on a 15, this high. So that low, this high. This is price going out when price is heavy. So on the 15, inside of here is where you'd need to hold to go short. All right, your dole becomes that low. Right, that's your dole. If you're trading that model, that's your dole. And then you're anticipating, you know that price, without a shadow of a doubt, is going to come back for that high. It's exactly the same as what we've done on the daily. Exactly. Literally exactly the same. Carbon copy. Right, if I just rewind this, I'm going to miss the open doing this for you lot. Right, exactly the same. So this is a weekly. This is price going out of a premium, 38. This is when you need, on the X levels, you're going to be wanting this to hold. All right, which is exactly what we shorted. Right, so if I just get rid of this, it's going to take too long. So that was that high, right? So when price fulfills its objective, which it did, NASDAQ divergence on the low, on the 7th of April, I knew price was coming back for this high, without a shadow of a doubt. Just without a shadow. Which is why that's been the dole all of April. So exactly the same model here that you have on the monthly, weekly, daily, just here. So price coming back up to take out that high. But you can also short it to take out that low, right? So for this, for me, I was looking for this high to hold, right? Shorted this, take out that low, look for it to complete its objective, and then trade back up towards that high. For me, I wanted it to sweep that low, 15 to 1 model. 15 to 1 model, you target the 5-minute high. That was the 5-minute high at the time, right? That would have given you your long. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So the fact that we still got this clear divergence on this low with ES and NQ. ES hasn't even completed its objective by taking out this low. Right? I wouldn't want to be bouncing off this, especially as this BPR cracked, right? So inside of here. So yes, it's come back to the breaker block, sure. Sure it's done that, but too aggressive for me. And there was also the support of the old 15 to 1 model, right? Which, as we know, comes support and resistance. So you had the old 15 to 1, you had the continuation model. Does that make sense, or am I talking to myself? You asked the question, bro. I got you. I'm with you. Can use it on any time frame. Can use it absolutely on any time frame. Just the higher you go, you want more grey area. In terms of your X level, right? I've got more news this morning. What's that? ISM at 10. It's also a big day for earnings today. Absolutely massive. We've got Amazon, Apple, BlackRock, Coinbase. They're all dropping earnings after market close today. So my advice to you would be to trade the last hour. I'd stay away from the last hour of trading today. It's likely to just go into chop ahead of earnings. Double top ES, tail suit NQ on the low. ES for me has got to take out that low. She's down at 633. There you go. Make sure you're paying yourself if you took it. If you've got more than one contract, you can hold runners, take out that high, but please make sure you're paying yourself inside of a premium. If you're not doing it, you're an absolute dodo. I only took one contract, so that's my trade. As mentioned this morning, that's what I was looking for. So right in there, 925 up to 959. So it's a little trade at the open with you. All right, so this is 15 to 1 model. So you pay yourself inside of a premium on the 5, hold runners to take out the 5-minute high. You're trading a 15 to 1 model. Where it can fail is the 5-minute premium. So if your 15 to 1 model is going to fail, that's where it's going to fail. So you pay, that's where you pay yourself, right? Anybody managed to capture that? Anybody managed to get in on that? Beautiful little scalp. Beautiful stuff. So for me, it's a hyper-aggressive secondary entry. This is where you just trade. You just want to be in primary, taking off 90% of your positions in here, holding runners. Yes, you can flip this DR over, go back out of a discount, but it's super high risk. If it's going to fail, that's where it's going to fail. I'm also open for NQ to sweep this low. So this is just one of those where you had to be aggressive with it. Stock goes below the 1-minute low, right? That creates the 1-minute BISI. Enter inside the BISI. Pay yourself, hold runners. Simple. Don't overcomplicate shit. So you got ES, which is now taking out that low. So what you're asking yourself now is whether that high is going to hold for continuation lower, or the H1, the 15 to 1 model is going to hold to on the low to take through that 5-minute high. That's what you're asking yourself. So if you're still long bias, you're holding a run to take out the 5-minute high. If you're bearish, you're looking for that 5-minute high to hold to run out the low. So I only took one contract. So already fulfilled my objective today. So this is it. So aggressive limit buy, right? Total sweep entry. Pay myself back up inside of a premium on the 5. If I had contracts to run, I'll be running out this high. I don't. I only have one contract, so I can't take more than one. So I can't hold for this terminus because I have to pay myself where it fails, right? If you take more than one, then yes, you can drive out the 5-minute high. Right, that would complete your 15 to 1 model. However, if it's going to fail, it's going to fail the 5-minute high. And the only reason why I took it late, and I don't want to hold runners take out this high, is because I don't love this low. There's nothing really there that is like nailed on for me. Yeah, it's gone to the upper quad of the 15-minute bitty, but we can easily come and mitigate it. So we can do one more pass before it then drives higher. So mitigation on that 15-minute is going to take you to, I think it's all the 8s. 890. That'd be where my buck stop is on trying to take price higher. Let's come and take out the high today. It's 2nd of April. So there you go. It's a fail of your 15-to-1 model. That's why you always pay yourself inside of a premium. Come on, give us mitigation. Don't do that. Don't do that, mate. So there you go. You got your mitigation there, right there. So I'd have to hold for me for higher prices. Kind of done it again here on the 15. So continuation bearish again. needs to break through this because this is a 15 to 1, right? And as we know, they can become resistance. Pay yourself at 50% on the 5-minute DR, which is at 46.25. Hold runners. Just an immediate rebalance. Got to be mindful. There you go. So there you go. 2 for 2, guys, this morning. Don't know if you caught either of them, but there you go. There's my 2 trades. So 15 to 1 model back into a 5-minute premium, and then mitigation on the 15-minute OB back up to M5 fair value. I'm still anticipating the highs to go, but I'm just essentially just trading with you for fun, basically. If you want to take hold runners, you want to be taking through this high, and then at which point just let them go. Your objective would be all the way up at 40, which is going to take out April 2nd high. That's your final objective today. If you want to hold runners, it's entirely up to you. Anybody capture one of those longs? 2 opportunities for you there. 50 points. 2 50-point trades. No? Alright. Alright. Alright, well guys, that's going to be it for me today then. I will catch you all very, very soon. I'll catch you tomorrow. That's going to be my day done. Off to go get some sunshine. But there you go. Another M5 continuation. Fulfilling its objective. If you want to hold runners, be my guest. Alright, so that's it. 2 for 2 this morning with you. I'll catch you all very, very soon. Bosh.